So nice weather here today. I'm going to embark on part two. So had to go get another can of foam because I blew through a whole can on the first go around. This stuff is hit or miss. Sometimes it backs up in the straw and you lose a bunch. It comes out the actual top, and so I'm hoping this one's a little better. But regardless, had to get another can. I think it was 5 and some change. And then I decided to try this out. Now this is called Weathered Wood. It looks a little more brown on camera, but it's actually on the very gray side of brown. So I thought that was a cool color. It's the closest I found to, you know, kind of what I was going for. I definitely, like a commenter suggested, going gray would be a good idea, but I did want to sort of stay in the brown realm, and then if I need to add other colors to it, I can sponge paint the fabricated rock as well. So I got a new can of foam because I want to do a new corner piece, and then I want to do a couple other small accent pieces. But I have this piece here, and you can see it looks crazy right now, but what I want to go for is I want to have this sitting in the corner, and then I taped these sort of ledge pieces that come out. That's the cool part about this foam, is you can really fabricate some cool things. So I'm going for some depth with pieces at different depths and dimensions inside. So stay tuned. I'm going to get the foam going on these pieces, and I'll show you what that looks like. So here's the 2 additional pieces. This one is just something I created as I had the extra foam, but something that I might have at the bottom of the left side, more towards the bottom. And then this one turned out really, really cool. When it actually dries for the corner, it should be pretty cool. Should provide a cool element of depth. So I'm gonna set these out, let these dry up, and I'm gonna do some test painting with the spray paint. Stay tuned. So the new pieces I did just dried, and I wanted to show you a comparison between the fabricated rock unpainted on this side here, and then this is the painted rock on this side. So pretty cool. It's a pretty cool color. I'm not sure if it's dark enough. It might just need a couple extra coats, or you know, it might need some more intricate painting. I'm not sure. But I just wanted to share that with you because there is a vast, you can tell the difference when I, you know, A-B them from left to right. You can clearly tell the painted rock is way more subtle. It's really cool. Now that's under a light blue light. I'll show you under more of a royal blue, and you can see the difference there. Now that's pretty bright. Let me dim it down a bit. And you can see how much more subtle and cool that is, because that white or that yellowish just stands out so bad. And the color ended up working out really, really nice. That's the newer piece there. I'm a lot happier with that than the last one. So yeah, I think this color is going to end up working out just fine. I just think it might need another coat, might need, you know, some additional darker blue maybe on the borders or on the edges. But that's it for now. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the pieces painted up here, and I'll show you the final result when everything goes in. So I got everything painted and put in, and right now these things are just taped into the box. I don't know if I really even plan on gluing them, but it looks a lot brighter. It's definitely more of a gray than a brown. It's still fairly light. They might need to be a little darker, not sure, but I love it. Just adds way more to the realism. I like this piece here on this side so much better now, just because it does a better job of covering that hard corner while also being more three-dimensional. And then I took the leftover pieces that I had from the first corner and just sort of stuck them up here with some of these other pieces. This one's obviously needs a little paint work, but that really shouldn't show much. And the reason why I did that is because they're at different depths, as you can see. Then some are all along the back, and then this one's closer to the front, and the same thing goes sort of right here. And that's what I'm trying to do. So let me get this up on the tank, and I'll show you what the final result of this round looks like. So I got the box back up on the tank, and I love the color of the rock. I just think it's still a little bit too light. So I'm heading to Lowe's right now. I got to get some plumbing pieces, some PVC fittings and whatnot. So I'm going to hunt down and see what they have, and probably go, you know, with a supplementary color, just something else that I can try out that's darker. and we'll try that out, and I'll do an update from there. All right, just got back from Lowe's. I picked this up. It's a textured paint. It's aged iron, a sort of a charcoal color with a little bit of texture to it. I'm going to use this very sparsely at first. I'm going to test it out, see if I even like it, but I'm just thinking a little bit darker is going to be better, especially with different colors of light. So let me try this out, and I will shoot what happens after. I'm going to try it only on a couple pieces first, very sparsely, and if I like it, I'll continue. If not, I'll just leave it as is. Figured I would end this by showing you where I left off today. It's looking really, really good. I used the textured paint very sparingly. I didn't cover the rocks in it, so it didn't make a huge difference. It does have a cool effect, but I just, realized that the way that the light hits the rock is the way the light hits the rock. It's lighting it up. It's a three-dimensional object, so it's lighting it up from certain directions, but it looks really, really cool, so I have no complaints. I have certain pieces further, to the glass than others, so that creates a nice depth effect. And in general, I'm happy with it. I'm liking this more royal blue light though over, whoops, sorry about that. I'm liking the royal blue looking light over the lighter blue at the moment though, just because I feel like it's got that real nice deep ocean blue look to it. But I may make a few other little tweaks to this, but I'm really at the home stretch here. My girlfriend wants to do some fabrication of some fake corals or something, so maybe we'll do some of that along the edges and the sides here or something like that, just for a couple project. But yeah, it's looking great, and you don't really get the full effect. It's where it looks the coolest is when you come around the tank at various angles. That's where you really get the full effect of the depth that it adds. And so I got this sort of like a cove, you know what I mean? And it's cool. So I think this is going to look great. Not to mention there's no water in it, or no tank lights, no shimmer or anything like that. So I'm super excited about it. I think it looks sweet. And yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it for now. There may be another part to this if I decide to go, crazy with doing some extra sponge paint work, but wanted to share that with y'all. I'm going to end this part here. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I got to get rolling on the rest of the stuff with this tank. Trying to get it up here in the next 25 days or so. So thanks for stopping in again. Rising's Reef. Peace out, y'all.